Welcome everyone to my channel called Harbi Kafir, brought to you by the Dar El Harb Center for Islamic Studies and me, your host, Harbi Kafir. So however you found this channel, it is my most fervent hope you'll return to learn more about the ideology that attempts to pass itself off as the religion of peace, Islam, and how it affects us folks known in Islam as Kafirs. I have a few quick items here. 2 years since the horrendous attacks by Muslims on Jews in Israel that started on October 7th. This round of Islamic attacks has subsided because there isn't a whole lot left of Gaza from which Islamic terrorists can attack Israel now. But given time for refitting and rearming, Muslims will attack Israel again because, as I have said in other videos, they have religious imperatives that order them to kill Jews. And that leads us to what happened in Manchester, England this week, when a Syrian fellow with a British passport by the name of Jihad al-Shami, absolutely no clue there, attacked a synagogue, and guess what? He killed Jews. Why? Because the religious text of Islam told him to do so. Because some other Muslim taught him that killing Jews is a good thing that would get him into Jannah. And who the hell names their kid Jihad? Jihadists, that's who. Hopefully, judging by the turnout last month at the Tommy Robinson-led march proclaiming Britain for British, things may have reached a turning point in the old country. But it doesn't help when that moronic king of theirs is enamored with Islam. And while we are on the subject of the United Kingdom and all their trouble with Islam, Allah, who the fuck is Allah? Allah, who the fuck is Allah? You all have seen the video of this little Scottish girl that armed herself to defend herself and her friend from Islamic rape gangs the government has allowed into her country because the intimidated local police would not. Hopefully the UK will not lose its homeland to the onslaught they have unwisely invited into their kingdom. But America also has invited in trouble. You've probably seen the video from Dearborn, Michigan of the Muslim mayor telling the longtime Christian resident to get out of his hometown if he didn't like the renaming of a local street to honor an Islamic terrorist. Yep, let Muslims in and they begin to act like they own the joint. And they have a great way to fix the next election there in Dearborn. The fellow running against the current Muslim mayor is also Muslim. Something there needs to change. But it's included in Michigan's 12th U.S. House district, currently represented, and might I add disgustingly, by Rashida Tlaib, who was firstborn of, holy shit, 14 children in Detroit to Transjordanian parents from Eastern Jerusalem. And that's one of the methods to conquer the West, is to outbreed us. And I'm sure all of Rashida's 13 siblings hate Jews just as much as she does. But doing a little research on the Jew-hating representative, I come to find out that Rashida Tlaib's middle name, whether it is a maiden name I do not know, is Harbi, just like yours truly. Ain't that a hoot? I am mildly amused. But to get back on point, these kinds of things are happening more and more because many Westerners don't realize who they are dealing with in this modern clash of civilizations. Do you even know of the thousands of Christians in Africa that are being killed by Islamic jihadists? Do some research like at jihadwatch.org and then ask your pastor or priest what your church is doing to help fellow followers of Christ that are being persecuted and murdered just for being Christian in many parts of Africa. We should be thankful this isn't happening on that scale in the United States as of yet, but it would be acceptable to Islam and those who submit to Allah and the lies of his messenger, the final prophet, Muhammad, peace be upon him. So watch the news on TV and online, and watch my videos and the videos of others like at jihadwatch.org and at the Center for the Study of Political Islam International, which can be found at www.cspii.org, and of course other content creators on YouTube and Rumble I have mentioned before that know Islam. But like with my previous videos, I am just a warner. I'm here to warn anyone who will listen of what will come with submission to Islam and the folks who follow the Quran. And we really don't want that here, do we, my fellow Kafirs? Please leave your comments below, and remember, know Islam, my fellow Kafirs, so there is no submission.
Allah